Three, two. All right, we live. What's going on, Ant? We already did our introductions, y'all, so don't worry about that. You can see my screen again, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So these are the two. You'll need three resources, Ant. Three, right? You need your supplier, which that's what this is, the printful. This is your supplier. These are like Santa's helpers, right? These are the elves. They've got the factory. They've got the T-shirts. They print the T-shirts. They ship everything, right? Hold up, what's the homepage? Let me minimize this. And then you got a lot of a lot of people making a lot of good money with this now. As far as right now, um, this is still a really good business model. Okay, but the COVID has slowed down shipping on the T-shirts like crazy. Just for right now, though, they sent me an email the other day saying that they're sort of getting back to their regular shipping times. But since the COVID thing, man, like the shipping time, oh, here, that's the homepage. The shipping times have been like a month long for T-shirts because everybody orders T-shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's the. So I'm gonna take you this in a second. You'll need this. You'll also need a storefront, an online storefront, which would be this Shopify. And again, you can use this for your brand, and or you and your sister could use it for the CMOS brand. These are like your online storefronts. Shopify is the number one e-commerce platform. There's other e-commerce platforms like Etsy and BigCommerce and stuff like that. But Shopify is. Do you have an iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Shopify is like the iPhone of e-commerce platforms, meaning they have like all the apps and everything that comes off of e-commerce store platforms is on Shopify. The same way like Apple has like the best apps and you know what I mean, the connectivity and the network is
Mm-hmm.
connected to Apple. It's the same thing with Shopify. So you'll need these two, and then what you already have is an Instagram page or whatever you want to use to for social media, Instagram, um, Facebook, whatever. But we'll just say Instagram. So all right, so here we go. Now this is your storefront, right? The printful, and I'm gonna have you bookmark these websites on your homepage later on, just so you can go to them and explore them yourself. This is the homepage, right? I won't take you through everything in depth, but these are some of the products that you can put your images on, images or your text. I mean, images or your designs, right? As you can see, face masks, leggings, cases, canvas prints, jewelry, mugs, beach towels, socks, a lot of products, right? Oh, that's a skirt. Those are shorts. It's a skirt. I don't think they have shorts, but they do have jackets, which is a new add-on. And then they definitely have t-shirts, right? So those are your products, and I'm gonna show you how it works real quick. So here, mock-up generator, and everything that you need to learn is on this website too, so you can
Mm-hmm.
explore it, right? But they tell you how it works, how the printful works, this, that, and the other, what print on demand is. But I'm gonna show you how to make a t-shirt, right? So you take this, it's the mock-up generator, right? And I'll ask you, what is it that you want to print something on it? What is that? Now,
Men's clothing.
yep. So we'll go here, men's clothing, and they have all types of apparel, man. So regular t-shirts, jackets, embroidered shirts, t-shirts, polos, tanks, the baseball joints, long sleeve. You see what I'm saying? Sweatshirts, um, hoodies, tights. Or they do. Or maybe they do have shorts. Let me see real quick. Okay, they do have shorts. Okay. So let's say you wanted to do shorts, for example, just as an example, right? What would you rather me show you the demo on, shorts or a t-shirt?
A t-shirt.
All right, so let's go to the t-shirts, which should be easy to break down. So now, this is what I was saying earlier. Do you see all these blank spots that says temporarily unavailable?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why you're seeing that is because of COVID, right? Because ordinarily these will all be available, but because they're so backed up, because they don't have as many people in the factories, a lot of these products are sold out, or they just had to put them on hold because it's taking like I'm still waiting on a T-shirt from a customer. She ordered it like 3 weeks ago. When I ordered my T-shirt, it took like a month before it got here, right? But I can still show you like the basis. They have different styles and stuff like that, right? So you'll pick and choose which one you like best. It's always a good idea to buy a couple products yourself so you can feel a t-shirt, see how it feels, see how it, shrinks in the wash. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I'll show you an example anyway. This one right here is the one I use to get the unisex lightweight t-shirt Anvil 980. Now, you see this number right here, which says 1350,
Mhm.
right? 1450 for this, 1850 for that, so on and so on. This right here is your base price, right? Meaning, no matter how many of those you sell, right? The printful, they're gonna not gonna charge you anything. Remember, you don't pay a dime. The only time the printful gets paid is when you sell a T-shirt. So let me go to one. All right, so let's say this one for example, and this is a bad number. Like I would never use this one. This is an all over print. Let me show you something better. All over. See, all they got are all overs left. All right, I'm gonna just use that as an example because I can't use any of these. So I'm gonna choose the all over. Right? You see how it says 25.95 as the base? Did you see that?
Yes.
All right, so we'll call it $30, right? Now, no matter how many you sell, the printful is going to charge you $30 no matter what, right? So if you charge $31, how much is your profit?
Wait. Oh, $1.
A dollar, right? Which is like half the truth because you got to take out taxes and advertising budget. But like just as an example, so and that's literally how it works. You got the base price for the product. You mark it up to however much you want to charge for it, and the rest is profit minus taxes and your advertising budget, right? So this right here is an all over t-shirt, meaning and meaning let me so let me upload something. All right, this right here is what I call like your refrigerator, right? This is where you'll keep all your designs. So I've been on this for a minute, so I've got tons of designs uploaded already, right? So every picture or graphic or whatever you upload here will always be here, right? So I'll do this for example. Oh, right. So this right here. All right. So I chose a design, and then from here, you just shrink it down to size, right? Make sure it was within like the borders. Now this is an all over tee, so it gives me more room to to um to expand the design, but I'm gonna try to keep it small just for the sake of this example, right? You can print on the front, the back, the left sleeve, and the right sleeve, and then the mock-up view is what you'll go back and forth from to see what it looks like as an actual product. It takes 2 seconds to calibrate, and then just like magic. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me choose a stitching. We'll go white with the stitching. Mock-up view, and you can only do white with this all over. So you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then they give you an example of what it would look like, right? And again, let's say you thought that was too big, go back in here to file view, take it down even more. You can reposition it, right? And then you can quote unquote change the color of the shirt, but it's really just dye. It's not like so I'm gonna choose let's say what other color should we choose just for an example?
Gray.
What kind of gray?
That gray. The
This one.
dark gray.
All right, so we choose dark gray, right? And again, we'll go back to mock-up view and just like magic, boom. You see what I'm saying?
That looks tough.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
So now this is so this right here will be your actual mock-up, right? A mock-up is just what it sounds like. It's like a fake version of the final product, right? So
Yeah.
that's the cool thing about print on demand is that you don't have to have any of these in like a physical product. They're all ideas until somebody orders it. So where you could sit here all day, put this on the t-shirt, put something else on the t-shirt, you know what I mean? This, that, and other on the t-shirt. And then what you'll do is you're going to take this mock-up, right? and then you'll take it. Let me log into my store. I got a store open. Let me see. Da 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 da. All right, so this is my store that I'm building now, right? So what you'll do is you'll take this design. Oh, so okay, there you go. You'll take this design right here,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll upload that to your Shopify store. So I'm gonna give you an example. So now let's go over to Shopify for a second. Right. Matter of fact, just for a sake of example, how much do you want to charge for this tee? Let's say we created this. How much would you want to charge? Now remember,
15.
it costs you 30 to make this particular design.
Oh,
You see
okay.
what I mean? So
Mm,
for this example, how much would you want to charge? Let's say you got a nice 5 on it.
35.
Okay, 35, right? So our profit would be $5 potentially. Not really, because remember we got to take out for advertising too. To run Facebook ads, to run Instagram ads, so which will cut into that $5 profit even more. But we'll just start with the basics, right? So it costs you 30 to make, you charge $35 um, to buy it, then you have a potential of $5 in profit, right? So now this is Shopify, right? I won't go through everything on Shopify, but basically this is like the back end, right? This is where you put your products. You can keep a collection of all your products, right? These are different canvas prints and stuff like that that I have. You keep track of your customers, so when somebody buys, you have their name and email. You can keep track of your analytics, so you can see like how many sales you got today. You can see how many people are on your store, like live. They have like a live view right here. So you can see what country and what state, you know what I mean, people are shopping in, what part of the website that they're on and all that. You know what I mean? It's crazy what you could do with this. They even, take care of your marketing, your email, stuff like that. So now I'm gonna go down here to apps. This is what separates Shopify from a lot of other stores. So you go to apps, same way the iPhone has like all the apps. Um, Shopify is sort of the same way. So this right here, this is the website, the Printful, right? This is the actual website. But they have an app that you can use that connects right to Shopify, and this is what you're seeing right here. You see where it says recommended for you, right?
Yes.
So now I'm just going to download or connect the Printful to my shop, right? Add app, and it's just as easy as just clicking a button, right? So hit add app, just like that. It works as magic. It asks me if I want to install it. I say yes. Da 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 da. What is that joint? YLP. Okay, bang. Yep, yep. Connect that to my store. Yes, sir. And it's just that easy. So, right. So, whatever kind of app you need, whether it's a print on demand, if it's a marketing app, whatever you need, again, we'll go over that another day, but like you connect it. It's just like that. I come into my app store, and these are the two apps that I have, right? So, now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm actually in Shopify now. Like I showed you how to do it, just going to the website, but now I'm in my actual store now, right? Shopify, but on the Printful app, right? So again, let's do this one more time. Where's my mock-ups? Where my mock-ups? Any questions so far?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let's go to new products. Okay, yeah. All right. Add my first product. Add product. Okay, right. And you see, it's the same as like app, right? You see how you saw this before? T-shirts, the clothing, the canvas, stuff like that. So go to men's clothing. All right. Again, T-shirts. As you can see, same as when we were on the actual website. A lot of them are sold out, but I'm gonna show you again. So we'll come here, all over. These are the sizes that they have, right? Small through 2XL. Let's upload that same. Should we do a different design or the same design? Not that it matters.
Same.
Do the same joint. So we'll take it over. Right. We'll choose it. Just like magic, it pops up on there. I'm going to shrink it down. Another thing you want to be mindful of is you have to make sure that your design is high enough resolution. You see where it says good, you see where it says good 129 DPI,
Mm-hmm.
right? That means there's enough resolution for it to be blown up to whatever size I want, right? So you don't have to worry about that now. But like when you start this, basically you can't take every photo or design if it's too small. The printful they won't print it for you because it'll look crappy. You know what I mean? So and the reason why they won't print it is because their reputation is at stake. Because if they start printing t-shirts that are crappy, people will stop using them as a supplier. You know what I mean? So they got to make sure your design is going to be like sharp, the resolution, everything is perfect. So again, we'll go over that problem like on another tutorial, but you just got to make sure that your DPI, your resolution is high enough, and make sure this is green. All right, so we're green. What did we do? We made that gray, right? Dark gray. Boom. But look at the mock-up view. See how that thing looks. And then it shows you here again how much it costs, right? 25.95 for the small, all the way up to 27.45 for the for white. We'll do black. For the
Tax.
2X, the 2X.
Oh,
Hmm. All right, and just like that, should we make the design smaller? What do you think?
I like it like that.
That's cool. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll come here. We'll hit proceed to media, and they update this joint a lot too. Like so, like they keep coming up. So we could do which mock-up do you want to do? The mock-up with the person, or do you want to do like a flat lay, just a t-shirt?
The just the T-shirt,
All right,
flat.
the flat one, not the lifestyle, the flat joint.
Mhm.
Okay. So then we'll come here, and because we only put something on the front, I'm gonna check these off because you could like look at the front, the back, whatever, whatever. But we only put a design on the front. JPEG, we'll choose the JPEG, and then add product video. We'll hit proceed to details. Right here is where you name it. What would you name this T-shirt? If this was like a
Hustler.
boom hustler T-shirt, something like that.
Mhm.
All right, hustler T-shirt. Then you can write your description. They give you like a sort of like a generic description, but you can write whatever you want. You can say, "Ant Man is the goat, just ooh, just like LeBron. His oh, all right, his uh, his idol. Boom, his basketball idol. All right, so you can put whatever you want, right? And then you can put the as far as the sizing chart, you can just have the imperial, or you can have metric too. So if you decide if you're gonna ship to like New Zealand or Australia, stuff like that, so they know how to size their stuff too. Um, Tags, we'll get into that another day. But like, and you can add it to whatever collections. I don't have a T-shirt collection, but I'll just do like I'll add it to the street photography collection. All right, and then from there, boom, we proceed to pricing. So here's what I mean by your markup. This is the printful's price, right? You see what it says printful price,
Mhm.
right? 25 to 27, right? This right here is where your retail price. This is how much you charge, and this is how much profit you'll get from that. You see what I mean?
Mhm.
So if we were to keep it the same, this would be your profit, right? So 25, we'll call it 26, $26 to make. If you charge 36, 50, 10.55 would be your profit, right? Well, let's say you wanted a little bit more profit, so we'll just say 40. We'll charge 40 for all of it. All right, bang. So your profit for all of these will be anywhere from $14.05 all the way to $12.55, right? And then from here, we hit submit to store, and just like magic, boom, boom, boom. That's it working as magic in the background, and it'll be added to the store. The photos, the description, ready to buy. All somebody has to do is come across your product, and that's your business. There we go, 2 seconds. All right, there we go. So now I want to view that in my store. This is my online store, just like that. There's a t-shirt. See how that works? All right. Again, the size and everything already. So if somebody came across, needed a large, boom, just like that, they can get the little zoom in view. They can see the sizing, add the cart, and it's literally ready to go now. Add the cart, and then they could just purchase it. And that's money in your bank, money in the bank account, right? They take major credit cards, PayPal, all this good stuff, right? So again, I'm about to come back. So again, the process is you got your store, your Santa's little helpers right here that have the t-shirts, the hats, whatever. They print the t-shirts. All you need to do is upload your design. They print everything for you. They ship everything for you. They handle all the returns and everything. All you need to do is create designs to upload just like I did, right? From there, you put that into your online store, right? You take the mock-up, the stuff that doesn't exist, you put that in your online store. So this is like a store I'm building, right, with the canvas prints and stuff like that, right? You put that in your store. Once it's in your store, you take your Instagram or whatever you use in the market, your Facebook, to send them to this website, right? Antman.com or whatever you're gonna call your brand, right? And then that's your business model, right? You got the people to make the product, you got the storefront, the host your products, um, right? You got the storefront, the host your products, and then everything after that is just finesse. You know what I mean? How much you're gonna charge, your taxes, advertising dollars, this that, and the other. Is that kind of clear? It might be confusing. It's a lot I'm throwing at you. So this I'm gonna have you do on your computer. Do you have any designs or any photos, anything you could use as a practice? What I'm gonna do is give you the allow. I'm gonna make you the host, so you can go through and do the same thing I did.
No, I don't have any
You don't have
pictures.
anything? All right, let me see. Mm, all right, so matter of fact, so let me ask you: do you wanna go through? Because I got some stuff on my computer. Do you want to go through and run through it once yourself, or do you want me to help you with the CMOS joint right now, like how
Go
to set
through it.
that up? How you want to go through? All right,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what we'll do. Da-da-da-da. Let me see. How can I make you the host? All right, boom. Okay, make host. All right, so now you're the host. You can't control my mouse, can you?
No, I don't think so.
Let me see. La, 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 la. All right, so let's do this. Can you share your screen with me? All right, and I'm gonna have you go to the Printful. What we'll do is we won't go through the Shopify store. We'll just do the Printful mockup. All right, it's the printful.com. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. All right. As a matter of fact, while we're here, we may as well make you sign you in because it's all free. So go to sign. Yep, sign. So go to sign up. So no, not that one yet. You gotta sign up first. So go to the bottom. That's when you're ready to sign in. Yep, and then you have add your name, whatever email you want to use, whatever password you want to use. Dun, 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 dun. And this will be, we'll finish with this today. This would be half of your, your store already set up or your business already set up. Yep, I agree. Boom, sign up, save that thing, or over there. Yep. All right. Tell us about yourself. You can answer these real quick. These are like random questions. What did it say? Start my first e-commerce business. Bada bing. All right. So this is your dashboard, and you're in business now. All right. At the top, you can hit accept all the cookies, John. All right. So this is your dashboard, right? Over to your left, we'll take it down the tab. Hit orders. This is where you'll keep inventory of all the orders that you have, all the orders that you already have, and all the orders that are like pending right now, right? Go to product templates. Yep, the second one, the second joint. Yep. This is where you can. This is where like all your templates would be, like your t-shirts, shorts, whatever, whatever. File library, the one underneath that. This is where you'll have each and every one of your designs. So let's um let's take I guess we can get a picture from Google real quick, just as for the sake of this example, because you said you don't have anything on your computer you could use as just as a practice real quick, right?
No.
All right, so let's go to Google and let's go. So matter of fact, go to my website. We can steal one of my photos. Type in darkroom supply co.com. Bada bing. All right, and let's go to galleries, and then we'll go to let's do still photography. All right, and just choose one of these, right click, and then save it, whichever one you want to do. I'll let you choose. Dun, 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 dun. All right, you right click. Oh, my fault. You're checking them out. Got you.
Wait.
Yep, we'll do save image as. Save that to your desktop. Okay, boom. All right, now let's go back to the printful. We'll upload that. Yep, and this is just saying like you're not trying to like copy anybody's um steal anybody's image, stuff like that. So we'll take that. So right, so whenever you want, you can upload images, right? So and this is where it'll always be stored. You know what I mean? So when you're
Mhm.
ready to throw it up on a pillow, a hat, whatever, whatever, you already got all your images, designs, your graphics, all. I call it the fridge. You all have them all in the fridge. Let's go down to stores, the next tab, right? This is where you would connect your Printful, your Santa's Helper Factory to your store, right? So like we said, we're going to use Shopify, which was so you will go to the first platform. You don't have the Shopify yet, but this is where you will come to connect it to your Shopify store, right? Next, let's go to billing, right? This is where I guess they do a little demo on how billing works, but can you scroll down a little bit, or is nowhere to scroll down? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I see it over there. Right there it is. It's like legal info, discounts, payment history, anything that has to do with like money and all that. This is where you would go, right? This is where you will upload your if you got a bank account, This is where you will add your bank account so that when people buy something, the money goes right into your bank account. Um, this is what you could also use to pay for the products. So for example, if somebody, let's say you didn't like, there's two ways you could do this. Let's say you sell a T-shirt, right? You sell a T-shirt costs you $15 to make. You charge 25 for it. This is a $10 profit, right?
Mhm.
Um, you can you can either wait for that person's payment to go through, which takes like a few days. So meaning if somebody pays for it Monday, right? The printful may not get that payment, or the payment may not hit your bank account for like another like 3 days. And then you would take the money that's in your bank account and then pay for it on the printful, right?
Mhm.
Or an easier way to do it is to have some money in the printful, right? Like say you had $100, so that way whenever you get an order, the printful can already take out their $15 to start making a tea, as opposed to waiting until it hits your bank account and then you paying for it. You know what I mean? With the money that just hits your account. So there's a couple ways you could do that. Let me take you to the last couple tabs, and that'll be it for the day. Do right. Right. So then the home page, obviously that's the home page. Product catalog. I'm gonna have you scroll all the way down to product catalog, all the way at the bottom. Oh yeah, you don't worry about those other things. Right. Obviously these are all the products that you can use to put your stuff on. Again, hats, book bags, fanny packs, phone cases, pillows, blankets, and they always come up with new products, jackets and all that, jewelry, face masks, bags, tote bags, bunch of stuff, right? Um, so yeah, you'll have fun. You know what I mean? Sifting through that, seeing what you like, and then last but not least, let's go ahead and do the mock up. We'll go ahead and put one of these things up. So let's go back to where do we go? All right, and you see where it says the buying price, right? 31.95.
Mhm.
So again, no matter how many you sell, whether you sell one or whether you sell 1 million, the printful is always going to charge you 31.95 for to print this bag. All right. So again, your profit is determined by your markup, how much you choose to sell the bag for. So if it costs you 31.95 and you sold it for 41.95, how much is your profit?
Wait, what'd you say?
If the bag costs you 31.95,
Mhm.
but you charge your customers 41.95, how much is your profit?
10.
Exactly, right? It's how this whole business model works. So let's go back out to your dashboard and we'll actually do our first mock-up. And that'll be it for the day.
How do you go back to dashboard?
That's a good question. Hit the Printful logo, and then go to matter of fact, go to the top right where it says your name. Hit that. Go to dashboard. There we go. Now we at the very bottom where it says mock-up generator. All right, here we go. So now, yep, scroll up a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, choose whatever product you want to use. Do, 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 do.
I don't know. Let's just go to men's clothing.
Mhm. Okay, they seem like they're available. Available now. I guess for mock-ups they're available. Yep. So now, this T-shirt costs you how much?
13.95.
Exactly. Now the colors, apparently on this particular model, the only color that's available is I think just black and white. Try to click on another color. I think that stripe means they're not ships to location. Okay. So right. So choose whatever color you want.
And hit start designing.
Hmm. Oh, you know what? No, no, I'm sorry. That's how you make an order. Go back, or maybe not. Yeah, yeah, my fault. Yeah, go back out to go to your dashboard again. So the top right, yeah, go to dashboard, and then on your left, all the way far left, I'll go all the way down to mockup generator. There we go. And then scroll up, or maybe it says the same thing. Yep, let's choose the T again. Okay, yeah, here we go. So again, you know, because they only have a few T's right now because of the Corona thing, we'll choose the all over T. But it's pretty much the same process. It's just a little bit different because with the regular T's, you don't have as much space to expand your product. But so this is your base T. Right now, go over to where it says choose file. hmm
Wait.
At the bottom. Sorry. Yep. Scroll down a little bit. Right there. Yep. And then remember we uploaded that earlier, so you choose that. All right. Now look. Now check this out. Before you shrink it down, you see where it says pour 21 DPI.
Mhm.
So that's what I was talking about, right? And the reason why it's poor is because we just snatched a picture off the internet. So like, now you see as you make it smaller, it turns yellow. It says average, right? And then the resolution becomes good enough, to turn green. So again, this is just an example. Obviously, we won't be choosing photos from the internet, but this is a good way for you to, like a teaching point for you to see that you have to have a photo or a graphic that's of high enough resolution. You know what I mean? But we'll choose it just for the sake of this example, right? So let's throw it back on there because it'll still let you see what the mock-up looks like. It just won't let you sell it. Yep. So resize it to wherever you want to resize it to. All right. And then once you finish, we'll choose the color of the T, where it says print area background color to your left. Yep, a little bit lower. Yep. Yep. Right underneath that. Yep.
Oh.
Right there. Yep. Choose the color. Or if you want it to be white, keep it white. Or you can change the color. Yep, we'll do a black joint. And then once you finish with that, matter of fact, before we even, let's hit mock-up view, and then we're going to come back and do a couple other things. Just so you can see what it looks like. And just like magic, bada bing, bada boom. Survey says, oh, I'm sorry. You got to choose the stitch color. So let's go black. Since you got a black tee, we'll go with the black stitch, unless you want the white stitch. And then we'll go back up the mock-up view. Just like that.
Boom.
Voila. Boom. You see what I'm saying? So let's say
Mhm.
you thought that was like too much, too big. Go back up to file view, and then you shrink it down to size, right?
It did look a little big though.
hmm And check this out. You see over directly to your left where it says make a pattern. You can also play with that. So hit that. Oh, okay, right. And then hit those other boxes and just see what kind of designs they come up with. So like you can do different kind of patterns. Boom. So like once you upload, and this is only for the all over tees. You can't do this with the other tees. But like let's say you like something like that, you can look at the mock-up view and see how it looks on a t-shirt. Let's check out if you like one of these. Let's check that out. See how it looks. Boom. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's this is nice. It's a real good creative space, man. So you get as creative as you want, but once you lock in the T, right? Let's go back up to file view. I'll show you one more way. Now go over to where it says design, or where it says add text. So let's say you didn't have any photos, anything like that. You can also just add text to like a T-shirt. So type in whatever you want. Yep, and then you could change, the font, the size, whatever, whatever. Yep. And again, the it's sort of the same thing with the regular tees, but this is the all over tee. So they allow you to, to expand it. You could do the sleeve, this, that, and the other. But this is basically the gist of it, how you will create your products. Boom, just like that. So if you remember, you sort of getting the gist of that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go hit generate files. Once you lock it in, you see something you like, hit generate files, and then you'll choose which one you want: men's mockup, flat mockup, or flat lifestyle mockup. And choose which one you like, and you could do all of them too, like or one of them, right? And then let's uncheck the back, right? Exactly, just because it'll just put extra stuff on your computer that you don't need. But like, when you put it up in your store, maybe it's a good idea to do that. Yep, generate print files, and then once that does that, you'll hit download, and it'll download to your computer, generating mockups. Boom, boom. Yep, download files, and then once that downloads, let's go to that folder. Boom, that's it. Let's check those out. Let's preview those.
Boom, boom.
Oh, right, and we did it as a PNG too. So PNG is basically just like JPEG. You would have seen like a white background, you know what I mean? But the PNG is like just an outline of the actual T. But you get the gist of it, right? You see how that works?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go back to the Zoom. Any questions on this?
No,
All right, let me grab
it's
the.
cool.
It's cool, right? And it's simple too. So this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave you with that. What I want you to do, because the next step next week, what I want to talk about. Can you hop on next week?
Yes.
Let me see. I'm on a host. Okay, I got some stuff host. Next week, what I want you to do is we'll go over the Shopify store, right? Like sort of like start working on that framework, right? Um, so what you got to do, one of the things you got to do is focus on like what you're going to put on the t-shirts, right? Do you know how to design? Do you have any design software? Are you going to take photos, put on the tees? What you want to do for your first self? What's going on, my man?
Say hi, Dad.
What's going on, man? How you feel? Boom. What you want to do? Like, how you think you want to design?
Yes.
What you think? What,
Hello?
yeah, what you think you want to do? What you want to put in your T-shirt? Like, you think you want to do photos? Would you rather start with like words? You want to do graphics? What you think?
Start with words, then work my way up.
All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. Do you have Photoshop, anything like anything like that, or you got to learn how to use Photoshop?
I have to work. I have to learn how to do Photoshop.
All right,
Does
so
Adobe Spark work with that?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. This is what I'm gonna have you do though. There's a website called Can. Well, matter of fact, you see how you just put the word powerful inside of the printful, like how
Mm-hmm.
you did that. Do you think you could start there this week?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to come up with two designs, right? Two. You can do
Okay.
more if you want to, but a minimum of two words, right? Places you can get inspiration from is the internet, obviously. You can also do, you know, Pinterest.
No.
So if you type in Pinterest, matter of fact, I'll text it to you. And what I want you to do is, and I think this is it, Pinterest.com. What I want you to do is you can go there and get inspiration. Yes, it. I just texted to you. Go there, and I want you to get inspiration for your designs, right? So you can type in inspirational text or motivational text or whatever it is,
Oh,
basketball text. You see what I'm saying?
I seen ads for this on TV.
Oh yeah, Pinterest is where it's at. That's where you get a lot of designers or creators get a lot of inspiration from as far as what they want to do and create like mood boards and stuff like that. So I want you to go to that website, type in type in whatever you want. Again, basketball quotes or whatever kind of quote or text you want to put on it. If you know it, you could just think of it yourself and put it on there. But if you need help with inspiration, go to Pinterest, go to Google, look at other T-shirts and stuff like that, and then I want you to use that to create two designs. The same way we just went through the printful, chose the shirt, typed it up, made the mock-up. So I need two mock-ups by next week this time. That makes sense?
All right. Saturday, same time.
Saturday, same time, 2 o'clock. I'm gonna lock you in right now.
Okay.
Um, and then I guess I'll text.
My videos.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. Let me lock you in real quick. Da-da-da-da-da. The 18th. That's good, right?
Yes.
Man, 2 o'clock. You've been scheduled, my man. Hold on, hang on. Da-da-da-da. Alert. 2 days before. Second alert. 1 day before. All right. So then, yeah. So I got you in for that. So then next week, I don't know if your sister can sit in too, or if you want your mom to sit in too. But we're gonna go over Shopify, right? Which you can take the lesson and teach your mom and your sister, or if you want them to be on too, so I could teach you at the same time. So that way y'all can start putting your products up on y'all have a website for your CMOS products. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So just let me know, and I'll see the Zoom link like the day of, but that'll be it. No questions, right?
Question.
Yeah, hit me,
Question.
hit me.
The people in the background, are they all you?
Where? Oh, you mean on my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yep. That's a photo shoot I did a while ago, and I made a little checkerboard of everybody. Boom. Yeah. Always branding, my man. You remember the sales lesson I taught you last week? We'll,
A
we'll
little
make that the
bit.
last piece. So remember,
Always have two options.
always give people two options. You never let people decide on their own because people will procrastinate and you won't get any business done. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanted to set up a meeting with me, say next week at 2 o'clock, how would you ask me?
Um, what day is good for you? Weekends or weekdays?
And I would say weekends, and then you would say,
Saturday or Sunday?
let's do Saturday, and then you would say,
Time to 1 or 2.
let's do 2 o'clock. All right. That's how you sell, my man. That was it. That's the lesson. All right. Good stuff, my man. If you got any questions, shoot me a text. Hit me on Instagram, whatever, whatever. If not, I'll see you and maybe you and your people next Saturday at 2 p.m., my man. All right.
Okay.
All right,
All
dog.
right.
Be safe. I'll talk to you.